Many claim that Trajann Valoris is the greatest warrior to have ever held the title of Captain General, one of the most powerful military appointments in the Imperium. Valoris is responsible for the overall defense of the Sol system, Terra, and the Emperor himself. He has stood amongst the ranks of the High Lords of Terra and leads great military campaigns of the 10,000. Trajann Valoris seems to have been marked for greatness from early on, having completed 2 blood games within the first 10 years of his service. A superlative tactician and aggressive fighter, he was swiftly elevated to the Alaris Custodians. While there, he won many names for his heroic actions, which included breaking a system-wide network of Alpha Legion cult cells in Darjun, destroying the Orc Mega Gargant factories of Big Mech Evistomp, and stamping out the early awakening of a Necron tomb on Zarthan 7. Valoris later went on to serve 22 years amongst the Companions, the direct bodyguards of the Emperor, but was reassigned due to his clear desire to take the fight to the enemy and identify distant and inchoate threats. Shortly after, he was promoted to Shield Captain and spent centuries leading sorties from Terra. Recognizing his aggression as a potential source of inefficiency, Valoris honed his temperament, deliberately matching his fierceness with comprehensive foreknowledge, which he did in part by cultivating networks of informants all over the Imperium. He became known for observing his enemies carefully, predicting their movements, and launching a decisive blow, always attacking at the optimum time and place. Valoris was declared Captain General after the fall of Andros Launchedra and took up the armaments of his new title. These include the huge polearm known as the Watcher's Axe and the Castellan Plate, a suit of armor incorporating an auramite halo, and a cloak made of woven adamantine thread, which flows like cloth but can turn aside blast and blade alike. He also carries the Moment Shackle, a relic from the dark age of technology that lets Valoris trap fragments of temporal energy, slow local time, or even excise split seconds from history. Under Valoris's leadership, the number of blood games has increased tenfold, defenses of stable warp routes to Terra have been strengthened, the Custody's spy network has expanded, and countless threats, both on Terra and beyond, have been expunged. He even called back some of the Sisters of Silence in secret before Guilliman's return. It was almost as if he had foreseen the Primarch's return to the Imperium. The Adeptus Custodes have never been in a better position to take the fight to the stars than with Valoris at the helm. Some have suggested that the Moment Shackle gives Valoris some kind of rare insight into what the future holds, helping him to make the most timely and important decisions. Regardless of the truth, his incredible leadership, martial and decision-making qualities make him an ideal leader for the Adeptus Custodes in the era Indomitus.